Joe Clarkson here with Chilling with a Polar Bear. This week from men's cross country we have Jacob Schoenlein. Jacob, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. We'll get right into it. Jacob, when did you start running competitively?
I started running in high school, but I wasn't that competitive. A lot of people know from the team and stuff that I was not that good in high school. I came here, started running for Moss, got with the team. Basically, track of freshman year, I started running competitively. Yeah. And I was basically mixing up in the conference and everything, so.
Great. Now, in terms of, you said getting here and getting with Coach Moss, how did you know that ONU was the perfect fit for you?
Oh, that's a funny story. My dad's actually an ONU alumni, and he was actually on the first team of the cross country that made it to nationals. So, like, that held great, like, things for me. Like, oh, man, I want to come where my dad went. I got here on campus, fell in love with it. Small town, small community, professors care. So it's been a great time here.
Yeah. Now, as an accounting major, you have a demanding schedule. So how have you been able to balance your academic schedule and your athletic schedule as an intercollegiate athlete?
It's been pretty easy, I would say. When we have, like, weeks off, I make sure I get ahead in my classes. I do homework way in advance, and then I come back when it's like during like a race that week. I try to like focus on getting rest, but making sure I still get the work done. So basically, it balances out off weeks, on weeks, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, since you've been here at ONU, there have been several coaching changes. How do you think the program has evolved since your freshman year?
I think the program has just gotten better. My sophomore year, we had Ryan New come in. He was great for this program, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, he wasn't able to stay with us. We greatly miss him, but we've brought in Michael Scott, our new assistant coach. He's been great, but the whole time Moss has been here, and that's the guy that basically focuses on me and the training I do, so there really hasn't been that much difference, but having Moss as head coach now has been great.
Now, this year in particular, the team has experienced a lot of success. What do you think distinguishes this year's squad from the other squads you've been on since you've been here at ONU?
My freshman, sophomore, and junior year, we always had like those big people here. We had Jimmy O'Brien, Alan Boucher, Thomas Adams, Paul Lewis. Like, we had all these great guys here. This year, we're a team that's trying to find our own identity. Like, we're a bunch of guys that got recruited around the same time, and we've started to work together. And like, we're really close this year. Some people would say we're like a wolf pack.
Now, you guys had a really strong showing at the Furman Invitational where you faced off and beat Division I schools, Division II schools, and some NAIA schools. What do you think this does for your confidence?
When we went into Furman, we didn't know what to really expect because no one really knew about the meet, and like, we looked at times from the year before, and we weren't real for sure like what type of course this was. So we went in there saying, hey, we're going to go in there first couple miles, we're going to run as a team. You know, we're going to work on being competitive. We went in there, got competitive, we ran really well, almost got first place within 9 points. And let's just say, the Dirty South did great things for this team.
Going into the OAC Champs this weekend, what do you think the keys are for you guys to ensure that you get your third OAC title within 4 years?
Basically just staying relaxed and having fun. I think last year we got caught up in it too early. We started burning out at the end of the year. This year, it's just been a blast. We've had fun since day one. We've came together as a team, and I think if those all come together on Saturday, we're going to be able to win.
Great. Now, what are your individual team goals and goals for you as an individual entering this postseason?
My main goal coming into the season, like, I want to get this team back to nationals. Last year was the year we fell off, and we were all disappointed with falling off last year. So we decided, hey, we need to get back to nationals. That was the main goal, and to win this OAC championship. It's going to be crazy that we're going to win. I'm going to be on an OAC championship team 3 out of my 4 years. That's awesome. That's what we're focused on, and hopefully that's what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think the immediate and distant future holds for this program?
I just think this program's just going to get better. Every year, we just keep on getting more and more recruits in that are stepping up, getting into new roles, and I think we're just going to fly into a new direction and become a team that can almost compete with the upper D3 schools.
Great. Now, last question, Jacob. How has being a member of the ONU men's cross-country team impacted your life?
It's been a great experience being here for 4 years on this team. I've got personal relationships with everyone on this team. They've changed me as a whole. I think as I've grown in this program, and overall, it's just been a blast, and I've been grateful for everything they've given me.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here, Jacob. That does it for this episode of Chilling with the Polar Bear. We'll see you guys next week with Abby Schaller from the women's volleyball team.